My beloved child. You look at yourself and see someone tired, worn out, stretched thin, and unsure of what comes next. You see your weaknesses, your fears, your failures, and you believe they define your limits. But I need you to hear me clearly today. You are far stronger than you think you are. You have survived storms you never thought you'd make it through. You stood back up after blows that should have broken you. You carried burdens silently that others would have collapsed under. And through every valley, every heartbreak, every night of tears, you kept going. You call that survival, but I call it strength I placed inside you before you were even born. You underestimate what I've built into your spirit. You assume your trembling means you're weak, but even faith the size of a mustard seed moves mountains. You assume your fear means you're failing, but courage is not the absence of fear, it is choosing me in the middle of it. You assume your doubt disqualifies you, yet even my strongest disciples had moments of uncertainty, and still I used them to change the world. You don't realize it, but strength has been growing inside you in the dark seasons. Every time you prayed when you didn't feel like praying, strength grew. Every time you forgave when it hurt, strength grew. Every time you trusted me when you didn't understand, strength grew. Every time you refused to quit, even when quitting felt easier, strength grew. You think you are fragile, but heaven calls you resilient. You think you're behind, but I say you're being prepared. You think everything is falling apart, but I am using every piece to build something greater. The strength you are looking for is not something you need to go chase. It is already inside you, waiting to be recognized, awakened, and released. You've only tasted a fraction of what I've placed in you. There is more grace, more endurance, more wisdom, more courage, and more spiritual power than you realize. So do not shrink back. Do not let fear tell you who you are. Do not let the enemy convince you that you are weak. You are, my child, born with purpose, built with endurance, and filled with a strength that comes from heaven itself. And when your strength feels small, lean into mine, because together we do not break. Together we overcome.